Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in this video we will going to discuss about first is IELTS speaking, and then we will talk about IELTS listening, and also we are going to make part 2 of this video as well. So in that video we will be discussing the writing part and the reading part. So I hope you guys have watched my previous videos, so it will be helpful for us. Also these videos are also very helpful, so please watch till end and you will be go through the all format of the IELTS and some tips and tricks of the IELTS listening, speaking, and writing and reading. We will going to discuss in the next part of the video, which will be announced very soon, or at least very soon. So let's begin with the video. So the very first module of IELTS is listening, and in the listening module there are 4 sections in which there are 40 questions, and the time given for this module is 40 minutes. Out of the 40 minutes, 30 minutes are of audio running time and 10 minutes are given for transferring your answer to the answer sheet. So this is the basic of the full overview of the IELTS listening module. So this will help you to prepare for the IELTS listening module, as you have to prepare this part in the specific information and the specific given of time. As you can see, this is the answer sheet of the IELTS listening. So answer sheet is provided in the next format, as you have to write all the letters in the capital letters. All the answers should be in capital letters, and there should be no spelling mistake in these answers while writing your answers. So make sure to write all the answers in the correct spelling, and do not make any mistake while writing the answers, so as it will deduct your marks. Whether the answer is right or wrong, it will deduct your marks according to this. So as you can see, there is got 6 band because there are many spelling mistake, or I think many answers are wrong. So you should not make these mistakes while answering the questions. Also there is a band score which you can see, like for band 9 is for expert users, as it is a still skill level that we will given to band 8, very good user. And as you can see, the all overview of this band score, and band 7 is good user, and band 6 is a competent user, means it is a good, but we should not go beyond the band 5 band, as it will be not be so much efficient for going abroad or any IELTS speaking test. So you will have to cover up above the band 6 score. So you should be preparing in that to achieve band 6 or higher result for the that questions. So we will be helping you in these steps. So let's start with the introduction part. As this is very helpful book, so I will be explaining these tips to you guys. Okay, so listening module is common for both academic and general training questions. Like there are both 2 parts, like academic and general training. So if you are choosing academic, so your motive is for studying there, or for settling there, or to do a job there while graduating there and taking admission in the college. And the general category are mostly go for work permit students, like they want to work there only. They have studied a lot and now they want to work in the another country. Let's talk about listening part. So in the listening module is commonly for both academic and general category of IELTS exam. This module tests your listening skills along with the understanding of the language. The module consists of 4 sections, which are 40 questions, and you have to attend in 40 minutes. Also there are multiple choice questions, map, plan, diagram, labeling, MCQ type, and matching the option. As you know, it is very common in the exam. So these are the general things you had to know. and then matching type questions, and make sure to underline the sentences that you are find the answer in the questions. And also number of questions in module is 40, out of which you have 1 to 10 are the easiest level and 11 to moderate and then difficult level. For the first section of the module, there is some specifically for given for reading questions. Now let's discuss all the four parts of the listening module in detail. So section 1 question, these are the question for practice. So the question are easy level, so these are the type of questions that you need to practice to go for your exam. And then parts of module are very important. So in the section 1 and in the section 2, so there are the parts of the module, right? So in the section 1 there is 3 parts, and in the section 2 there is 4 parts, and so on. Okay, so these questions are of easy level, and question is a conversation between two people. So basically they will be given a topic in which two persons are talking to each other. Common type of questions in the fill in the blanks, that as I previously told you about. And in the section 2 these questions are of moderate level, and topic will be on a short lecture by a person in topic. So common question for this part are filling the blanks and multiple choice questions and maps and diagrams, which I consider to be the most difficult type of questions. And in the section 3 these questions are of a little bit difficult level. The audio is a conversation between 2 or 3 people now, so this might be difficult for you, but you have to solve this as you have to grow in the LS exam, so you need to practice this. But it is very easy once you going to practice for this, so it will be very helpful for you. Also these topic conversation revolves around academic type topics. Okay guys, so these are vocabulary level increase, these are the listening module. Okay, and in the section 4 these are most difficult type of questions, like a audio lecture is of longer period of time as compared to the other sections. The topic is related to history and biology, etc. So the point to be considered in this section is that there is no extra time for reading the questions. So how to excel in the listening module, this is the big question that you have to prepare for this. So you have to get full bands in your exam. Concentration is the key. Listening requires a lot of concentration, so please close your eyes and while attempting this action to avoid all the distraction, to completely focus on the listening audio provided. And avoid spelling mistake, guys. This is the most problem that guys face, so please try to avoid spelling mistake, and this will wrong your for all answers if your spellings are incorrect. So it is right to be little familiar with different English accents to easily practice the audio and solve the questions pretty quickly. Don't rush while answering, guys, it might lead to an incorrect answer. So be calm, be confident, and just answer the questions carefully and keep it simple. Avoid leaving blank answers. So if you don't know any answer, there will be no negative marking, so it's better to write an answer something to avoid leaving blank. You can read the question again and you can make a hard guess about the answer, and check the number of questions you answers. Okay, and these are the golden tips. Assumption. Although listening both and reading modules can be attempted very easily by assuming this, so how to assume? For example, if there is a question related to this, so how will you tackle this? So please solve yourself. You can take a screenshot of this so that you can prepare it after that the video is finished. This is also a major mistake done by the students. However, in the practice session, they considered this as a normal minor mistake. But there is nothing like minor mistake in the listening part. Video for more details you can watch our YouTube videos. And similarly, this type of assumptions will be helpful for other type of questions as well. like the map or the multiple choice question. Example, if there is a question to collect the data, both Sandra and John agree to conduct a survey. So how will you answer these questions? So make an assumption which of the option is best to collect the data. When you zoom, again you focus enhance and your ear wants to listen to what is true. The conversation for this question is, "Hey Sandra, how are you doing?" And then Sandra says, "I am good, John. Thank you for asking. How's your life going?" And then John says, "Not too bad. And just concentrate about data which you want to represent. So it will be a great idea." Okay. So these are the conversations, and now we have to find answer in this conversation. In this way, we are going to experience a number of things. I mean, on the other hand, we will get the data, and on the other hand, it will enhance the quality of our presentation. Okay. So Sandra says, "Wow, I have never it gave it a thought. It's a good idea, but I think we need enough time for this. What do you think about watching videos?" So watching videos is the correct answer. However, in this conversation, they have mentioned all four ideas. When you zoom for one specific answer, you start listening carefully and check whether it is correct or not. Grammar should be considered, guys. When attempting certain kind of questions such as filling the blanks, grammar will not only help you to get the correct answer but also guide you through the answers by the guesswork method. To attempt fill in the blanks type of questions, no doubt precise answers you should check according to the grammar as well. You cannot edit the word which is selected from the reading passage from your answer. Okay. So it is advisable to read the sentence you have filled the blank to check it actually makes sense. Also, now going back to the basics. Noun. Anything and everything related to place, person, thing, or a concept is a noun. As you know, we have read it in the junior classes, all you know. So this is a very basic and also very important thing in the IELTS exam. So, as you know, nouns are very important. So the best way to identify a noun is to add the before any word and check it if it made sense. And you can practice all the questions. You can take a screenshot of this. When to use noun in the filling the blanks. A noun often comes before a verb. Children play. A noun often comes a determinant like a and some or the and this. The dog barked. A noun can be come after an adjective. The angry dog barked, etc. etc. There can be an example. Almost you should know about the basic nouns. Also, I think you might be have knowledge about nouns, so it don't be difficult for you. So you need to learn and understand these points by heart. Okay. So verb is something which denotes any action or activity. If any action or activity taking place, the word definitely the activity is a verb. Play, study, eat, drink, work, and many more. It seems pretty easy to think about a verb, but it is a little difficult to actually figure out any verb in a sentence. But you don't have to worry since we have a way to find the verb out of sentence. Just to check, add you can or to before the word and identify the verb. Playing, cooking, reading, developed. And this is the way you can identify the verb in the sentence. Not to confuse verb and noun. These are the both different things. So noun and verb confuse the reader. It is totally based on the context of the statement, whether the word is a noun or verb. Example 1. I don't want to drink this strange blue drink. In the statement, the first drink is verb as it is showing activity or action. However, the second drink is noun. So it is advisable to first understand the context of the statement and then differentiate between noun and verb. And now adverb. An adverb can come after a verb. She walked slowly. An adverb can come in between. a helping verb and its main verb. He has been quite doing his homework in the corner. 3 o'clock. An adverb can come before an adjective, and the you can do watch our videos to understand these sentences. So this might not be difficult for you. So this will be easy. Adjective. So what is adjective? Like that describes a noun, a blue hat, a strange person. An adjective most often comes before a noun. A red dog barked. An adjective can be joined to a noun with a static verb such as be, feel, or seem. The dog is red. An adjective can come after a noun with the verbs of causation. She made her brother angry. Myths and facts. Number of words for each answer. So the number of words which can be an answer is mentioned in the question, which is to kept in the mind to avoid silly mistakes. Okay guys, so you have to avoid writing more than one word. If the question requires only one word, so you should write only one word. Writing more than that would require a number is also considered as negative point. Okay, read the question carefully and then answer. For example, the question answer to the question mentioned below is this, and you can prepare the question by taking a screenshot. After reading the question, we know the answer should be of 2 words and one number. So the correct answer for this will be 60 people, 60 local people. It doesn't mean that if the question said that you cannot write, that you can write no more than 2 words, the answer cannot be of 1 word. The maximum limit is 2 words, but the answer can be of 1 word as well. For example, if the speaker said that the geometrical design in each of the curves in the question is, then there were similar dash in the curve. If you write geometrical design, your answer is wrong. The correct answer is design. In the passage or the recording, it is said that each curve has geometrical design, means in some curves there is square and in other there is a triangle. But the thing which is same is the class of designs, that is geometrical designs. In the questions, word similar is given to this type of questions. So have certain lines, you should first understand the context and then respond. For example, there was a line in the passage, one and will. So these are all the places like Q1 place, school. The answer should complete details of the questions you have asked. So practice, guys. So you need to practice this all the questions which have discussed in the video. Also you can watch the videos of noun, adverb and adjective that we have discussed, that it will help you in the IELTS exam as well. So you should learn through the videos. Okay, so as you must watch the videos and then implement the methods in the real test by practicing it at home and while doing studying of your own, as it will help you to crack your IELTS exam, guys. It is not difficult to get a 6 or 7 band. Actually 6 band is just easy, anyone can get that band, just you need to be focused. And 7.5 band you can easily score by practicing. So now we will going to talk about speaking module. Okay guys, so in the speaking module there is a task 1, that is introduction and interview, and task 2 is long term, and task 3 is discussion point. So these are the first 3 stages of the speaking module, part 1, part 2 and part 3 then. So in the speaking module, these are the 3 parts that we are going to discuss in these videos. As you all know, the first part is introduction part, which is very easy, and next part is long term, which is very difficult, and then there is a next part, that is a discussion part. and that is bit little bit more difficult, as not don't so much. So these three sections are the main module of the IELTS speaking part, in which you are going to judge about your IELTS bands, and these are the most crucial parts of the IELTS exam. So let's discuss all the parts in the details. So first part is the introduction part. So in this module is commonly for both academic and general. This takes around 12 to 15 minutes and is conducted by a trained and experienced pers- person or examiner. Speaking module consists of three parts. So, as you all know, part one is introduction. So, in the introduction part, first part was a speaking module which is around 4 to 5 minutes, which includes certain introductory questions about yourself. These are several unrelated questions to the main topic about the personal information of a candidate. Conversation is further excited about a candidate personal preferences and experiences. So you will be asking some questions about yourself, or about your family, or about your interest, and then you will be just normal questions here, and then you will be given part 2, that is a cue card. So this is the second part of the IELTS module, speaking module. So in the cue card, you will be given to get a cue card on which you are supposed to speak for 1 to 2 minutes continuously. So you don't need a break, or you take a break in this part. So you will be have to 1 minute time for preparation. The examiner might ask 2 to 4 questions regarding the same. So you just prepare your cue card in 1 minute and then speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and then examiner asks for 2 to 4 questions. Part 3, discussion part. So in this discussion part lasts for 4 to 5 minutes. This session is a more of a discussion type rather than an answer type questions. So how to excel in speaking module? Speaking module is assessed based on your fluency, pronunciation, lexical resources, and grammatical range and accuracy. About task 1, which is the introduction part, which you can somehow prepare on easy note, because this kind of questions always revolve around your personal life and experiences. So answer to this question can be planned in a good manner to maintain the fluency and integrity of the conversations. Like you will be asked some very easy questions, so you can answer the questions very quickly and confidently. So for example, if you are asked about dancing as an activity, so what you will say? Like you can be talked about like you like dancing or not. So there will be an answer like yes or no. So you can answer in yes or in no. So most student think that answering in yes will get your band score higher, but that is not like that. You will answer based on your preferences, like speak truth. Like if you like dance on your personal basis, then say yes. If you don't, you can say no. So it is your choice to say yes or no about an answer. So you always speak truth here, so because you don't have to face difficulties in the further questions. So you're supposed to answer this yes or no along with the answers. So this will explain your answer very well. In some cases, you are asked about a question about an activity which is not familiar to you. Okay, so you can answer this question by considering your friend's experience. So they are going to assess you on the basis of your language, not your personal experiences. So you can lie to them also. Okay, but my personal choice is like giving them true information about myself, but you can lie as well. So as you don't have to make always speak truth, like this will shorter your answer as well. So here we are discussing part of the speaking. The answer in the blue color are the answer given by the student, and the black ones are the most accurate answer for the particular question. So public holidays. Which public holidays do you have in your country? My country has a great range of public holidays, and it is about 10 to 12 public holidays. But the most important one is Independence Day. It is a national holiday which is celebrated on 15th August in a grand manner. India being a cultural, diversified and frequently society, it is a festival of holidays. Like you can always answer your question about your knowledge about how you know about the general topics, and it is about holidays. So you can also talk about other festival as well. So be specific and answer correct. Okay. So now let's talk about another question. What do you usually do during public holidays? Well, in busy pace of modern life, we rarely get a chance to chill with our beloved ones. But public holidays bring this opportunity. Mostly I spend my quality time with my beloved family and friends by watching movies or by playing some sort of indoor games like badminton, board games. If my memory serves me right, then last time we played cards and enjoyed the amusing moments. Well, I often spend my time with my beloved family and friends, maybe go to shopping and take advantages of the sale which my favorite shops are like. So you can answer the question. So you do you like short holidays or long holidays? Actually, it is hard to make a choice, but still, if I have to come up with one option, I would say so. You can copy this line, and if there is a question about your choice, so you can just paste it. Like you can just learn this line, and you can use this line anywhere in the questions where it's a question about choice. So, and I love to visit far off places and enjoy every moment. Taking short frequent break is better for you and then one long holidays. Psychologists believe that people who use their holiday allowance in bursts rather than go in one go. Should there be more public holidays? Though people get an opportunity to relax on such holidays, but there should be no holiday and more than enough. So I am not in the favor of having more public holidays. Yes, there should be more holidays. A break boost morale, so workers would work hard. There are many national holidays, but most people work them. Also, most people here do use all their annual leave. So these are the things that you can say in your answers, or you can also make your answer better by using more grammatical words and more heavy languages about English language, and you can also use some metaphors or to decorate your answer, like examiner would impress with your languages. So we will discuss all QCAT topics in this video. Okay, so that you can prepare your QCAT very well. So also you can watch our previous videos to learn about IELTS and take information about IELTS exam. So okay guys, also I will provide you PDF of all these that are showing in this video. Okay guys, so these are about do you like trees. So this is the question. Okay, so you will say definitely yes. Being a medical student, I have also question yourself and answer the questions. I have an interest in dendrology. Moreover, I love to acknowledge their beauty and also importance in our life. And also, I believe there is a closer connection between human beings and trees as they provide basic need items like fruits, vegetables, and many more. And I'm a quite nature enthusiastic, so yes, I do love trees, and of course, I acknowledge their beauty and importance in our life. but that not at all. I believe there is a close connection between human beings and trees. I think people have a general affection towards all kinds of plants. Okay, yes. Is there any forest in your hometown? So there is a very famous and beautiful forest named Jalani Reserve Forest. It spreads in an area of 24 square meter. है ना? So you can lie as well as it is 24 square kilometer, and it is located in anywhere like there is something forest in your locality or in a friend locality or anything anywhere, you can say that. It is not like that you should have in the your locality. So it's words of Jaipur. In addition, it is the India's first ever leopard reserve park, and it is a home to around 14 to 15 leopard. And here tourists can enjoy the elephant leopard safari. My city lies in the center of the plain, so there are no forests to be found near the city. In India, if you want to go in the woods, you will have to travel all the way to mountain areas, or at least to plateaus like those Himachal and Kashmir. Where can find trees of forest in a country? So India is one of the 10 most richest countries of the world. So you can see a lot of planted alongside the street in the park, zoos, and forest are also everywhere towards the east, north, as well as south, and they are spread over millions of hectares in my country. You can easily find all these sort of trees and even evergreen ones everywhere in India. They are planning alongside and a lot of streets, parks, zoos, and around most buildings complex. However, it is a bit harder if you need to find forests, since those areas are often far away from metropolises and also often difficult to reach due to the underdeveloped transport facilities nearby. So I have also a tip for you, like you should use extra words like better grammar and more words that decorate your answer or fill your answer very well, so that you can impress your examiner and make a good impression in front of them as well. So it will help you to make a good impression. So however, you can see this answer also is a very well prepared and well answered. So have you ever planted a tree? Indisputably less, yes. I am quite nature enthusiastic. Every year on my birthday I usually plant a tree in my society and a garden. It literally gives me inner peace and feeling of prosperity. However, we all know that we doesn't do such activities, but we should lie about something. It's not about that much, but you should lie about small things that make your answer better. So well, I love trees, but it is a pity I am just not cut out to be a gardener. My gardening skills are so terrible that all my friends call me a plant killer. I tried planting trees several times, but they so second topic about why do some people throw garbage on the street instead of using trash bins? Well, in my perception, there can be two major reasons. Firstly, it would be laziness. They can't be bothered to look for a bin or take their rubbish home, with them. So these are type of long questions with them. Secondly, it might be due to the lack of education. Not all parents set a good example for the children, and without the knowledge, some may follow their bad habits. So these kind of answers like will be better for your exams, like well, in my perception, firstly, and these type of words will help you to grow your answer with many words. Okay, well, that kind of people are simply doesn't care about the environment. These are those kind of people who lack self-discipline, and that throwing their trash anywhere has become a habit. It's not that they lack education, but it's because they don't have any respect for the environment. So you should use some words that reflect the society and help the society. It will make a better impression on the examiner about your communication skill levels and also your inner feelings about the society. So what do you do if you see a garbage on the street? So firstly, I look for a bin to put in, as there are a lot of bin in the center of the town and also in different areas. But in case if I can't find one there, then I will put it in my pocket or in my bag until I find a bin or take it home to the recycle. Well, in our city, the local government has regular maintenance to maintain the cleanliness of our built city. Actually, it's next to impossible to see some garbage on the street of our city, since people abide the city regulation by paying a huge fine. How do you feel when you see people throw garbage on the street? So, how do you feel? So, it's about your questions. Okay. So, I really can't stand it when I see people literally the streets with their rubbish. How can anyone not see it as a sign of disrespect to the environment that we live in? And it really drives me insane. And yes, it is one my pet peeves to see the streets littered with rubbish. I do feel upset and miffed. There was a time that I needed to call out someone to for throwing his trash on the street. To his surprise, I just picked up his trash and walked away. I believe he was so embarrassed. So you can also give an example of of your personal experience about this. It will help your answer to make a good feeling about your words and impression about the society. Do you help in maintaining the street clean? Okay, so in this we will give a positive answer. Yes, I help people to keep the roads spike and span, and I think each and every person should help in this. Otherwise, we will end up living in a slum. And I can easily recall last year on the special occasion of the World Environment Day, I with my peers I went to clean the nearby roads and public parks, and that time I felt so happy by investing something to protect the environment. Okay, so we can give a positive reply to this. And then efforts people become educated and about the importance of the cleanness. Then about perfume. So, do you like to use a perfume? Always, everyone. I love wearing perfumes, but only occasionally. My occasion is not complete if I cannot damn perfume on my wrist, behind my ears, inside my elbow, and it really enhanced my mood and confidence. Moreover, it helped me to lift up my spirit. Yes, I do. One of the main benefits of wearing perfume is that it enhances the mood. Perfume helps lift your spirits. You can also wear a perfume that reflects your mood to project it better. Whether you feel playful, mischievous, timid, or ever reserved, perfume offer many different kinds of smell for different moods. So these all are, you can also explain about perfume or you can also set about your answer. So this up to you what you have to explain in answer to make the examiner feel better, and that will also enhance your communication skill in the answer. This way you can prepare. How often do you use perfume? How often? मतलब कि means how many times? Okay. So you can answer these about your personal experiences, that how often do you use. So in case you do not use perfume, you can also say that I usually do not use perfumes. So also you can also lie about this, I always, whenever I want to go, I usually put perfume on myself to it enhance my confidence and it boosts my morale and spirit, as it smells good, and I also feel happy when I put perfume on my own. So you can say these things in your answers. So as I mentioned, benefit don't before not on daily basis, but whenever I step outside, I want to smell the best and keep the best. Yes, indeed. Lately, my aunt who lives in Australia, who was on a holiday in India, she bought a Gucci Flora for me as a gift. I am very obsessed with its aroma that keeps me fresh and boosts up my confidence. Not yet. I believe this is a sensitive choice that has a fair chance of going wrong. Everyone has different choices. If I don't like the fragrance, it would be wastage of their money. Hence, people usually hesitate to gift any perfume. Which is your favorite perfume? So actually, it is really difficult task for me to choose a perfume, my dearest one, but the most is my Burberry Blue, Burberry blush. So as I received it from my father on my 17th birthday, along with that, I really admire its fragrance, which opens with glaze-proof pomegranate and barbell lemon. Moreover, it is a great all-rounder with the fruits flora smell. So you can say this in answer. So there is only one perfume that I care about, and it's ocean perfume. So you can also say about these things. Mountain air or a clean liner. I loved it because it smells fresh, and to tell you honestly, it's one of the top selling fragrances in the world. Would you spend a lot of money on perfume? Being a student, I am not earning yet, and I always have limited pocket money, so I really can't afford to spend a lot of money on the perfume that I would like to spend money on my basic needs. As for me, I personally don't want to waste money buying perfume since it feels like spraying my money into thin air and it just vanishes without a trace. I would prefer to go all out when it comes to electronic items and other stuff. So it all about your preferences, about how you choose about these gifts and all these things. So okay, and then there are many topics like we should practice all these topics, and another topic is about genes, and we will discuss in this video. So I will give you a PDF of all these, okay, so that you can prepare all these cue cards with all your answer and the questions in the PDF, so that whenever you want to answer any question, so you can see that what type of answer they expect and how can we answer in the IELTS exam. Okay guys, so and languages, so we can say that how many languages do you speak? And answer, I am a multilingual person, I can speak 3 languages. So these are all topics you can prepare it in your files. So as we have discussed all the IELTS speaking exam module, so let's discuss some myths and facts that students have in their mind about IELTS exam, that if this we do, this will happen, and all these things that you have myths and facts about IELTS exam. So let's discuss all these in detail to clear your doubts and to make your mind clear about the IELTS exam. So let's start this topic. So myths and facts. So basically there is no cap system. Most of the students believe that there is a cap system. That means there is fixed band value given to the students for a particular module, but this holds no authenticity. Means there is no cap system, and there is no fixed value given to student for a particular module. Okay guys, so make this clear in your mind. So it is believed that if you take a pause while speaking or answering in this particular module, it is considered a negative point. But this is not true. You can take a pause, think and speak. The main aim is to speak fluently and accurately, and to make your examiner feel about that you are comfortable speaking in English and you are not hesitating to speak in English. So you should take a pause and think and then answer your questions. rather than speaking anything you want. So think and carefully speak and speak fluently. Okay, guys. So fake accent won't work. Be clear and natural with your words and pronunciations. There is no need to go for something which is not native and makes you more uncomfortable, like any accent is accepted, and but not that point. Be natural. Like if you ever want to speak in English, so speak in that language in which you're comfortable, not to try to like English accent, British accent, or American accent, like it will enhance your English speaking thing and will get you to get more bands, but this is not true, guys. So speak natural and confidently, and so that your bands not reduct, and as the examiner are very experienced, that they know who are speaking naturally and who are faking their accent. So please be natural and don't fake your accent. So this should be considered as uniformity with your pronunciation. Okay, guys. Also, you can ask for a time to think for then 2-3 seconds. It is better to think while speaking rather than speaking whatever come to your mind. You can use your generic statements also as well, so that make your focus. So focus on your ability to speak. Okay, guys. So you can ask for them to not more than 2-3 seconds, just for a little bit time, and speak and think carefully. You can use generic statement to make your answer sound better and more confident. Also, you can use many words that you can remember, and you can make your answer better. Okay, guys. So listen some grammar words that will make your answer better. Okay. Also, it is believed that more advanced idea will grab your mind, like, and but this is not that significant, but they are not going to assess you for your viewpoint, but for your presentation and language. Like you can give any point of view that you want to discuss, but do not go say wrong thing. Always speak right things that you are think that are right. Now there is a grammar section. So practice grammar, like you should know that we have discussed all these parts in the previous video. Like you should know grammar yourself, like you have all practiced in your previous classes, like adverb, adjective, and all these things like in the grammar. Now speaking cue card. We should talk about speaking cue card. Okay, guys. So always start yourself, start your answer. So you will say that what is I'm saying. So always start your cue card with although. As I am not saying always start your cue card with another, but in some cases there is it always fit in the most of the cases, like in every answer it can fit, like although is a word that will make a good impression in front of the examiners, also makes you comfortable about speaking English. Okay, guys. So it is my tip, as I have also tried this and got 7.5 bands in analysis exam, so that's why I am saying to you. Otherwise it is up to you, use or not, but this is my tip to give you a tip that I had benefited from him. And my second tip is to you guys, like introduce your introduce his main topic. in 15 to 20 seconds. So introducing your main topic, like what you are going to talk, it will help examiner to take a viewpoint of your all these things that you're going to speak in the 1 to 2 minutes. So it will help you to examiner to make you explain what you're going to speak, and also make you idea about what you can add in this cue card, so that you will not face any difficulty while answering this. Okay guys, so now my third tip is try to explain each question and expand it. Okay, so try to explain all your questions. Like if the examiner has asked about something that do you like chocolate, so if you just speak it to make it more heavy answer. Like it's just not about one liner or two liner, you should speak about it, so that examiner you should know about all your skills and all these things that you're going to speak. So this will add words to your answer and also creates good band score by making a healthy impression of your English speaking communication skills examiner. And my fourth tip is to you, like in any topic, say these lines. So I will be giving you some lines that you can say in the any topic that you have examiner have given you. It is a golden tip guys. You can say this line anywhere, any topic, like anything you have got. Okay guys, although start your answer with although and then your main topic. So this is your main topic, and then there is although, but here I would like to talk about. Although my experience is this, but here I would like to talk about, and then explain your main topic. Okay guys, whichever topic you have got, so explain this topic and explain this topic. So, I have personally tried this tip and got 7.5 band, so it will also help you guys in preparing yourself. Okay. I vividly remembered that it so happened a couple of months, days, years, decades, months, anything you can say ago, in July to be more precise. So if you know the date or month, you can just mention that thing. In July to be more precise. And then just start your lines and introduce the topic and try to explain each and question, and then any topic you should say these lines. So these tips will enhance your communication skills in yoga topic. I sure guys that it will always help you by preparing your answers in these topics. So as we already had discussed in the previous videos, so now I am going to give you some lines which will help in your IELTS exam, as these lines, if the question is start with this, then you should speak this. So it will also enhance your answers, and also give a word to start your answer. Like if someone has question, if someone has put a question, examiner has put a question, so you should use a word always this. So you should always use a word while answering your questions. Use these lines if your question starts with always. You can also take a copy and pen and write this with me. Like, so the first one that is we are going to discuss is first, yes. So if you want to say yes, always say definitely yes. As yes ka definitely, and of course. If you want to say yes, then say definitely or of course. And if you want to say no, if there is a question like if you want to say no, so then say to be honest, or like you can say no, to be honest, I just don't like it, or I just don't like it. That's it. So if there is a question that you want to say yes, like do you like reading books? Yes, I definitely, of course I of course I like reading books. And if there is a question like do you like reading books, to be honest, no, I don't like reading books, and I just don't like it. And if there is something like related to your favorite, which is your favorite, what is your favorite ice cream, what is your favorite movie, anything. Although I like all the colors, favorite color. Here we are talking about favorite color. Although I like all the colors, but my favorite color is red, as it enhances my skin color, and also it is a very beautiful color, and I always like this color from my childhood, and I always wear red type of clothes. And if there is a question that is related to your country, like India, America, Japan, China, in whatever country you have lived, Dubai, and in whichever country you have lived, so you should say generally speaking. So if there is a question related to your country, so you should say generally speaking. And if there is a question like about your past, like anything about what you have done in your childhood, from where did you do your schooling, or any story that you want to tell them. So just if you don't remember the time or date or month, just say I vividly remember that it happened a couple of and you can say just anything. I vividly remember that. Just start with that. I vividly remembered that. You can also note this while I am speaking this. And if there is a question related to future related, like what will you going to do in your future, what are your future plans, do you want to see this or this, do you want to travel in this country, or where do you want to live in your future, or when do you want to marry, where do you want to father and mother to go for a world tour, or where do you want to go for a vacation with your parents, father and mother, where do you want to go, anything. So you can say, well, I have never ever thought about it, but I will definitely think about this. How often means how often do you read books? So you can say that I quite often read books, quite often. So how often, if there is a in question that is how often, so you can say quite often. Example, do people in your country like to read books. Okay, so if there is a question like do people in your country like to read books? So as I have already discussed with you, if there is a question related to your country and this is related to your country, do people in your country, meaning this line, do people in your country like to read books? So you should say, generally speaking. Always start your answer with these lines. So you should note this answer, guys. It will really help you in IELTS exam to find your good answer and start your answer with a better word. Generally speaking, it varies from person to person. Some people like to read books and some people don't, as this is some one person individual choice. Also you can say, you can also prepare answer anything, but you can always say that generally speaking. It will help your answer, like I am generally speaking. This is not like it is a true, but I am generally speaking that it varies from person to person. Some people like to read books and some people don't. So do you think so if there is a question like do you think, so like I put a question, do you think in the future there can be folding phones? So you can say that in my opinion, as according to you and according to me, in my opinion, according to my perspective, in my perspective. So you can say these lines, and whenever you want to start your answer, just learn these words whenever there is a this type of question. So you can always learn these words and prepare your answer according to this. So thank you guys.